What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. It's 13, and today let's talk about Battlefield 2042. So, EA and DICE released the reveal and the gameplay trailer of Battlefield 2042, and in today's video I want to talk a little bit about the features that we see in those trailers. This is not going to be a full trailer analysis or something like that, because there are already plenty of those videos out there. Instead, this is going to be more of a discussion. I'm going to tell you what I think about the features, if they're good, if they're bad, what I think about the trailer, the game itself, and make sure to find your way to the comments and tell me what you think about all of this. Okay, so we just saw the grappling hook in the trailer, and the grappling hook is going to be one of the gadgets of one of the specialists. And these guys are going to replace the class system that we know from other Battlefield titles. So to me, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because those specialists are still going to be based on the classes that we had in previous titles. The only thing they basically got rid of is that the classes are no longer tied to a specific type of gun. So your specialist can use whatever gun you want him to use. You can use a sniper, a shotgun, whatever you want. And that, first of all, sounds like a good thing, but it still raises some concern. So let's jump over to Warzone, where you can use any gun you want. I mean, obviously Warzone is an insanely broken game, and every time they release a new update, something breaks in the game, some gun is gonna be overpowered, and you just gotta find it. And once you found it, and everyone takes notice, everyone's running around with the same gun. So that maybe could be an issue for Battlefield. But I mean, Battlefield usually had a pretty decent balancing, so I guess we can just hope that this is not going to be the case. Okay, moving on, here we see some Levolution. We already know this from Battlefield 4. I'm a big fan of Levolution if there is enough variety. In Battlefield 4, it usually was just rising water levels, which got old pretty quick. And right here we have the next feature. You now can call in vehicles wherever you are. And if we take a look at the maps and how massive they are, I think it makes a lot of sense. I mean, imagine your helicopter crashes in the middle of nowhere and you would have to walk a half hour into the AO just to then get shot in the face. You also would not have to commit suicide just to spawn in again. And while also this system raises some concern just about the way how easy you can obtain a light, fast, small vehicle that you can turn into a C4 buggy, I think it's overall a smart addition to the game, and C4 buggies should not be too much of a problem. But I wonder how you will be able to obtain those vehicles. I guess there's gonna be a squad point system where you can basically buy those vehicles, but that's all speculation. We're gonna find out in the beta. And here we see the plus system, where you can change your weapon attachments on the fly. So when I first heard about this, I thought about some weird battle going on where you shoot an enemy while manipulating your gun, kind of like in Fortnite where you build while you shoot enemies, but that luckily seems not to be the case. In fact, it seems like you have to stand still and can't shoot while working on your gun. I wonder though if you're gonna be able to swap out underbarrel grips for grenade launchers or shotguns on assault rifles. That might be weird. Another thing I noticed in this trailer is on the left side where you see your squad members, they're always only gonna be a maximum of 4. It seems like there are no 5-man squads like in Battlefield 4. I don't really know why, because it's 128 players, maps should be big enough, but well, it seems like we can only get 4-man squads. Okay, so now let's talk about some things we don't see in the trailer. Battlefield 2042 won't get a single player campaign, and I think that's a good thing. Because a single player usually takes a lot of time and a lot of effort, a lot of money, and if they can spend those resources on the multiplayer, I'm totally fine with that. I've never bought a Battlefield game for the single player. I always only bought it for multiplayer. Kinda obvious to me. I mean, I don't mind a really good single player story. I love Life is Strange, has a very good single player story, but Battlefield simply can't really deliver one, because in Battlefield every installment is different. You cannot grow attached to characters because they're always changing. It's Second World War, First World War, a modern war, but there's not one steady character like in Gears of War, Marcus Phoenix, or in the Call of Duty in the Modern Warfare franchise, Captain Price, Soap, or Ghost. So I think it's gonna be better if they don't do a story instead of doing one that is gonna be bad, or they're gonna try to do something innovative which is not gonna work out, and in the end you're gonna have to visit their homepage to read about the story anyway. Destiny. Okay, another feature we don't see in the trailer: Battlefield will get bots. So if you're frustrated with the player base, if you get kicked by an admin constantly because you're better than him, or you get 360 no-scope constantly, you can just leave the match and start a match with bot. I wonder though if they're gonna add different difficulties to the bots, like easy bots, medium bots, hard bot. I wonder how that's gonna work out, but I've been waiting for bots since Battlefield 2 Modern Combat. I mean, nowadays I don't necessarily need bots that much anymore because I have internet and I can just play with real people, you know, but maybe for people who have always bad internet, or I don't know, they're just fed up by the play race, it's a good thing. Alright, so that's almost it for this video. One small thing I want to mention is I have seen some people making videos about that they have not announced an anti-cheat for this game. I can just say this is not a free-to-play title. Battlefield, as far as I'm concerned, always had an anti-cheat, and I think this is something you should not have to announce. It should just be in the game. You know, this is not Call of Duty. I'm not sure about skill-based matchmaking though. Alright, so that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, consider subscribing, and make sure to find your way to the comments and let me know what do you think about this? What do you think about this game? And with that out of the way, have a great day.